The TurboGrafx had its share of clone-like games, and Neutopia made Legend of Zelda fans wet their pants in excitement. With its overhead view, action-adventure RPG, and similar elements, Neutopia proves that Zelda was not too far from the designers' minds. The nice part is that it's a long, engaging quest, making for one excellent overhead adventure. Before everything begins, you will be asked to choose File Cabinet or Password. If you have the ability to save the game using the Duo or CD's internal memory, or Turbo Booster Plus, you can use the File Cabinet, saving the game automatically within the memory banks. Otherwise, a password feature is available, so you can also save the manual way. After that, we see a quick cutscene of the evil demon Dearth appearing and kidnapping Princess Aurora. Then we meet an old and wise, as she likes to call herself, mother, who explains that Dearth has also taken the land of Neutopia's 8 precious medallions. And, thank goodness, Jazeta has arrived to help them. A nice guy he definitely is, as he volunteers to recover the medallions spread across 8 different labyrinths and rescue the princess in the process. If you look closely at this first screen, it is essentially the main hub. In fact, you can see the holes where each of the medallions eventually fit. You will be revisiting this area often, so get used to it. And the quest begins. As in Zelda, you are in overhead view and start out with a sword and a few extra goodies. But as you can tell in your status screen, there ain't much available at the start. After a while, this screen will fill up with essential items, including ones you can select throughout the quest to help, and ones that are automatically assigned. You also have a compass to guide the way, and a map, which will fill in as you arrive in each labyrinth. Taking a closer look at the main screen, you have the current power-up item in use, which was selected in the status screen, the current sword in use, how much gold you've obtained along the way, how much life your energy bar has left, and the number of bombs you have available. Neutopia takes you through 5 different areas and 8 different labyrinths. As you would expect, you meet townspeople along the way in order to gain clues to your next step in typical RPG text-based fashion. Some of these folks will even provide or sell you items, including vitality, bombs, or speed-enhancing shoes. You also must obtain specific items to continue into certain areas, such as the ladder for walking across water, or moonbeam moss to light your way in certain labyrinths, or the crypt key that must be found in each underground area in order to open the door to each end boss. Once Jazeta obtains the wand, it becomes a very necessary weapon. The power of the wand changes based on how much health remains, going from strong to weak. This can greatly affect your aim and fighting ability. In fact, I tend to like the flame's mid-range best, since it turns into a ball which can be released quicker than the constant barrage of flames at full power. A few unique goodies are also packed into the game that help Jazeta with his quest. The crystal ball in each labyrinth opens up the map in your status screen for a better view. The compass points the way to each labyrinth, but once inside, it points the way to medallions or bosses and sounds an alarm when Jazeta comes close. Speaking of items, there are a ton to find and collect along the way. Sword upgrades, armor and shields, bombs, wings of return, coins. Wow! Most of these are found in the usual treasure chests, scattered about or left behind by certain destroyed enemies. You gotta love them. At the end of each labyrinth, defeating a boss finally gets you one of the medallions, and you're sent back to the main hub, where your energy is replenished and your character is leveled up. After collecting 2 medallions, a passage opens to another world. And after collecting all 8, you chase Dearth to the north and rescue the princess, who rewards you with The graphics are nice and colorful with some nice detailing and unique boss designs. Obviously, we're in overhead view, so there is only so much that can be done from a graphical standpoint. They could have added a little bit more dimension, perhaps. And the labyrinths themselves are a tad plain, with very little variety from one to another. But the graphics are always pleasing enough for this adventure. The sound is also pretty good, with some peaceful-like tunes and average sound effects. As with the graphics, the labyrinths seem to be devoid of much variety in the music department. It seems to be the same throughout. The control is pretty great. Switching between items is easy via your status screen. This enemy seemed too tough? No problem! Let's quickly select the ring and poof! He's transformed into a pansy. Ha! There are times I wish he could move diagonally, but luckily you can shoot flames in that direction, which is a nice addition. There are many puzzles to solve. Always check everything, because you never know what rock can be moved to reveal a secret passage, or what wall can be destroyed with a single bomb. Wow, does that scream Zelda? Yeah, definitely. There are also some fun and unique items to collect and characters to visit. In fact, Neutopia always seemed well balanced difficulty-wise, and I enjoyed coming back to it time and time again. Eat your heart out, Link. Jazeta is here, and Nintendo's gonna sue somebody. Neutopia is extremely fun if you enjoy the overhead action-adventure Zelda games, and comes really close to the original Link adventure. But copying from the best isn't always a bad thing, and Neutopia proves this fact. It's a really fun 7 to 8 hour romp that'll keep you coming back for more time and again. I really enjoy this game, and to me it's one of the best early TurboGrafx titles. 4.5 turbo chips out of 5.